What is going on, guys? Barcelona 3, Manchester United 0, fam, and man got turned over like an hourglass, bro. I told you, hourglass FC, blood. Man got folded like paninis. It was mad. And you know what? Nothing short of what I expected and nothing short of what we fucking deserved, innit? Like, let's just be honest. There was all this talk before the game about the selection and all this other thing. Like, I'm not trying to hear that. In my opinion, Oli picked, yeah, the best possible team he could have picked. I would have played Darmian instead of Ashley Young. Other than that, can't fault it, innit? It just comes down to levels in football. I said in the first game, they were shit, but Leo Messi put a beautiful ball onto Suarez's head, and that was the difference. We seriously just lack quality all over the pitch, and the club is a shambles from top to bottom, bruv. That's just the be all and end all of it, bruv. We can stand there and we can point fingers at individual errors and different things, but the bottom line is we are a fucking shit show from top to bottom. On the pitch, the players are not good enough, bro. Like, and I've always said it. I always said under fucking Snoring, yeah, that our players should be producing more than they are producing. He wasn't getting the best out of them. I was proven right by that by when Ollie's coming. However, these men are still not good enough when we're comparing them to the past great teams that we've had, or even if you compare them to our Premier League rivals. We're not good enough attacking wise. We're shambolic, bruv. Everyone talks about defence and that, but actually defensively under Ollie we've looked alright. It's the attacking threat we just completely lack. I thought today it looked like men against boys. They took off Coutinho and brought on Ousmane Dembele. That's the levels, man. We're bringing on Dallo and fucking Lukaku when we're trying to win a game. That shows how far off we are of Barcelona. So we can talk all the shit, we can blame all these other people, we can blame the manager's selections, we can blame all these things, but the bottom line is, like, there was an interview with Mick Phelan and he was even saying, back in the day, Manchester United used to look at our team and say, yo, out of all the players that we have, how many players would other teams take from us? Right now, apart from Pogba and De Gea, no one don't want none of our players, bruv. No one. These men are not going to get linked with moves for no one, because no one don't want them, bruv. If Ander Herrera goes, it's because we didn't want to sign him, bruv. It's that simple, because nobody is going to fucking snap our hands off for these men. They're not good enough. I told man about Rashford, yeah, in the Flex Man show yesterday. Man, we're calling Rashbeck and that. He's a Crystal Palace level player, bruv. That's what he is. He's not even better than Zaha. You know what I'm saying? He is that level. That he wasn't ripping up trees yet in the reserves and then we couldn't ignore him. He wasn't doing what Mason Greenwood's doing in the reserves now. He wasn't. A lot of people had never heard of Marcus Rashford, yeah, when he came through under LVG. Like, a lot of fans that weren't really in tune with the reserves, because he wasn't doing all kinds of bits to the point where you couldn't ignore him. He was just another one of those players. That's all he was. And yeah, he's developed and all that, but he's still not levels. How's man leading the line, number 10 on your back at big Old Trafford, yeah, and you're that level? It's not good enough. And the thing is, that is why a lot of people had their reservations about Ollie, me included, because I was like, boom, at least I think he's too close to the team. He's known Rashi since he was a boy. He's known Jesse since he was a boy. All of these things. Is this going to cloud your judgment when you're picking teams? Is it? Or as Poch comes in, he don't know no one, he don't give a shit about no one, he'll pick you on merit and merit alone. The reason why Phil Jones, Chris Smalling and these men are still at the club is because I believe the old boys club with the Phelan, Carrick and Solskjaer thing is giving these men life. I believe that he needs to be ruthless in the summer and say, you know what, I know you, man, but you're not fucking good enough. Will he do that? That stands to be seen. But today's game, shambolic from start to finish. David De Gea's mistake was fucking horrendous. Horrendous. I know man are saying, yeah, he made up for it later on with the save and all that, but I'm not here for that, innit? Yeah, it was a great save. He had no right to make it and all that, but that mistake that he made, bruv, like, that was crucial, because that killed the game, innit? The game was dead after he made that mistake. There was no way back, bruv, and I think that the players knew that. Their heads dropped. We ain't got a strong mentality. It's quite an inexperienced team. It's quite a young team, and they do not have, like what Troy Deeney said, them man don't have the cojones, bro, boy. Like, they lost it. Their heads went as soon as they conceded. Fucking Trashley Young at it again. I don't know what this guy has to do to get dropped, innit? Like, this is what fucking Snoring was doing with Rom, and I was getting on his case. So man has to get on Ollie's case for persisting with this clown, bro. He's diabolical. He's one of the worst players in the league for sure. The fact that he's the skipper and playing Champions League football, yeah, it's a total disrespect to every man that goes to training every week because they must be better than him. And they get up in the morning to make their money and you're behind Ashley Young in the pecking order. You know your life's a fucking state right now. So really and truly, nobody should be surprised by this result. We played shit and still lost at home. We were never coming here and getting nothing. The way Coutinho bins out De Gea, those are the kind of players that we're supposed to have at our club. We're supposed to have the guys that can make the difference out of nothing, bruv. Ball out the feet, Mr. Whippy 99, bruv. Hold the flake, bruv. Just top corner FC. That is the kind of man that we need. We don't have one of those. When I look at our attacking lineup here, Martial, Rashford, Lukaku, Lingard, them four, none of them, yeah. Martial's the only one, in terms of talent, that's good enough to be there. I believe that he's suffering because he's playing with shit players. I do. I think that if he plays with better players, he looks like a better player because he's got all the attributes, he's got all the quality, he's got all the skill. If he's playing, him and Pogba are playing with better players, I believe we got a couple worldies. Well, Pogba's a worldie anyway, but I believe that Martial is a world-class talent, but he hasn't realised his world-class potential because he's not in a system and in an environment that can get the best out of him. Because what I'm seeing Raheem Sterling do right now, bruv, in terms of talent, Sterling's not more talented than Martial, bruv. Like, he can't finish like Tony. You know what I mean? He can't dribble like Tony, but you know what? He's in the right environment. And because he's in the right environment, he's thriving. And I think that our system, our style of play, and the players around him is failing Martial, bruv. I really do. And it's just, it's poor to watch. It's sad to watch. I feel sick about today. Not because I didn't expect it, because I did, but it's just, it hits home. We need a director of football ASAP. We need 5 men that can come into the team immediately and make a fucking difference. If we don't have them guys, we are fucked. We are stagnant. Since Alex Ferguson's retired, and even before then, we ain't kicked on enough. It's not for not spending money. This is where people get it wrong. It's just that we don't have a structure in place here to make sure that the money is spent productively and is spent efficiently. This is the problem. Because we've spent more than Liverpool in the last, well, post to Alex Ferguson, I think we spent more than Liverpool. Not much more than Liverpool, but in terms of what they've recruited, who they've recruited, how they've recruited, them man are miles ahead of us. We don't need to compare what we're spending to Manchester City because them man are spending all sorts of money. But the bottom line is, yeah, it's not for not shelling peas, bruv. It's because there's been no structure, there's been no plan. If we can gain anything from this season, and it means that Liverpool get whacked, Liverpool win the title, yeah, and we don't finish in the Champions League, I'm taking that tomorrow if it means that finally these men pull their fucking head out their ass, they restructure the club at board level, they buy the players that we need to buy, bruv. Like, if that's what it takes, then I'm here for it now, bruv. Like, I always said, by all means, I don't want Liverpool to win the title, but now it's getting to the point where this is painful. Like, 2.5 years under Maureen, I got through it, so I can get through 2 months of, I mean, Ollie at the wheel looking like he blazed 2 zubbies, yeah, and he's under the influence, bro. Like, it's mad real. It's like Ollie's at the wheel, yeah, and he's about fucking 10 units over the limit, bro. Like, this, I just don't know what's going on. And I'm a fan of Ollie. Like, I believe that Ollie's the right man for the job. I believe that he knows what he wants to do. I believe that these are not his players, but I also believe there is some bias there with the likes of like Marcus Rashford, who's been shit for a very long time and he still keeps playing him. Ashley Young's been shit for a very long time and he still keeps playing them. But you know what? Every manager's going to have their favourites. That's football, innit? It's a game of opinions. But for me, Rashford, like, even the fact that man's on set pieces, what is he doing in training that these men are allowing him to even take free kicks? Rashford ain't getting nowhere near a set piece. I can't remember the last time he made the keeper make a save from a dead ball. And yesterday Mason was whipping fucking in the stanchion, fam. You know what I mean? Like, bruv, like, we could be here all day, man. Like, you look at it, yeah, Messi, first goal, fair enough. Them man were hesitating too much. Didn't attack Messi, didn't shut him down, fair enough. They paid him too much respect. They didn't pay him that much respect in the first leg and they actually smothered him. Step back, he megged Fred, bro. Man had him on toast. And he just whipped it bottom corner. Great finish. De Gea didn't have a chance, but I feel like he should have been shut down. Second goal, bruv, De Gea, bruv, he does done a Karius, bruv. You know what I mean? Fucking spaghetti wrists there. Like, I don't even know. Like, he went under him. I don't know what De Gea was thinking. I don't know what he was smoking. I don't know if his head's on that 400 bags a week that he wants or whatever, man. But this is the most inconsistent season I've seen him have. Like, he's Jekyll and Hyde in every game. And it's just like, that killed the tie, that mistake. But the third goal, the fuck out of here. No one does nothing about that. So we can moan till the cows come home, guys. But the bottom line is, when you look at it, the cold light of day, I think that they had like 3 times more passes completed than us. Like, we got bopped off the park, and we're just not levels. We're not levels, and we have to understand that. Like, the glory days are behind us. We're in a process where we're still getting it right, bro. We're still getting it right. We haven't got it right yet. Hopefully in the summer there's a restructure and we get it right. But until then, there's going to be more pain. There's going to be more pain to come, guys. There's going to be more meltdowns. That's why I'm trying to keep it together now, because I'm fuming inside, but I know deep down, we are just not good enough, bro. We are just not good enough. Like, I could look at this squad and I could bin 8 man like this without even trying. And a lot of them would be in the starting lineup. Now I could bin them and feel no way about them. Like, I still genuinely believe, yeah, that Luke Shaw, Lindelof, and even Lindelof, like, Lindelof's a good player, but Lindelof's only good because we've had shit for so long. But Lindelof, when you compare Lindelof to Vidic, Ferdinand, or even if you compare him to like Johnson, Stam, or even compare him to like a Wes Brown or something, bro, he's not even better than Wes Brown. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, when you actually compare him to these kind of, he's good, but he's not all that. Do you know what I mean? He's just good. But we're so grateful for him because the rest of the man are shit, bruv. And that's just what it is. When you look at it, the quality is simply not there. It's not. So when you come up against a Barcelona, you will get caught with your pants down, because these men are the real deal, innit? They know how to play under pressure. I feel like our players bottled it today, and they're simply just not fucking good enough. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, man. In terms of performances, I can't even tell you one person that played well today, bruv. I thought this performance was embarrassing. It was shambolic. So I can't say anyone played well to the point where they deserve praise. I think everyone was shit. And I don't think everyone was shit because, like, they didn't play well. I just believe Barca didn't allow them to play, because Barca were just a level above these men. They were shitting on us for fun, bruv. Like, it was Ole from the first whistle. Receiving the ball with 3 men on them. Usually they tell you to play the way you're facing, but that's if you respect your opposition. These men were turning on the ball in midfield. Messi was just dropping shoulder, megging, man. Like, he spun Chris Smalling. Bruv. Span Phil Jones. He spun my man like a roulette table, fam. And then he played the through ball. But, like, these men were just on toast, blood. Whether it's Chris Smalling, Mike Smalling, fucking Smaldini, Quagmire. Bruv, the whole back line was a shambles. Man was saying, oh, why didn't we start Dallo? But defensively, Dallo's not ready, innit? He's not ready. And if he started, we would have got fucking Thomas Muller anyway. So, bruv, let me know how you're feeling at the moment, guys, because it's 5 losses in 7. It is also, like, we fielded the same team, the same back line, yeah? Like, 4 of the 5 in the back line are the team that got slapped in 2011 against FC Basel. So it shows, yeah, how little we've progressed in terms of recruitment in 8 years. In 8 years. How are we 8 years down the line and we've still got these same man in the team, bro? Something ain't right, innit? And I think that we need to look at the bigger picture. Instead of looking at Oli and pointing the finger and saying, yo, we shouldn't have given Oli the job, this, that, and the other. But I don't think it's got anything to do with that. I genuinely just think, yeah, that there's just too many fucking problems from top to bottom that need to be resolved. And we can't pin the blame on one person. But I'm just, bruv, I just want the season to be over, blood. I just want the season to be over, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments going forward, what you think we should do, how you feel about the result, and just the topics that I've touched on, guys. Like, honestly, it's one of them situations where I expected it, but it's the hope that kills you, man. It's the fucking hope. Make sure you smash that like button. Obviously, man's sporting the new United stand casual wear. It's the casual wear, but I'm definitely training in this because this is wavy. Look at that. Look at the embroidery, bro. Adidas hooked us the fuck up. Adidas and Kit Locker, big them up. Obviously, I'll put the link in the description for your discount code for your clothes. But also, I've got the link to the United Stand kits as well, bro. Like, loads of you been messaging me with your pictures of your home kits, your away kits. We also got casual wear like this. I'm definitely going to be using this to train in the build up to my fight. This just looks classy, man. I'm all over that. Make sure you hit me up on Twitter and Instagram. It's at Rants and Bants. And yeah, as usual, it's just been emotional, guys. Like, usually I could break things down a bit more, but I am fucking drained, bruv. Like, this game has destroyed me, bruv. Like, not Maureen destroyed me, but I'm feeling broken right now. So I don't know, bruv. I just need to chill. But thanks for the interaction, guys. And if you're as pissed off as I am, just take it easy, bruv. Like, tomorrow's another day. Peace.